everything broke inside. The only one I trusted deep, the reason I could sleep. But now your words don't feel the same. They carry silent blame, and everything that used to heal no longer feels real. I built my world around your name, but now it all feels like shame. The place I call my safety zone feels colder than alone. Home turned into pain, falling down like endless rain. I gave you everything I had, now all I feel is sad. Every corner that I see just reminds me what it used to be. I thought you'd never let me fall, but now you don't hear my call. And all the love I used to know is somewhere I can't go. Turned into pain, falling down like endless rain. I gave you everything I had, now all I feel is sad. Oh, I don't know why feels the same, like we're just stuck inside this game. No clear direction, no reply, just questions that we can't deny. You come and go without a sign, leaving me behind the line. I try to hold what's slipping through, but I don't know what is true. I wait for you, but I don't know if you will stay or go. This in between is killing me, a place I cannot leave. This uncertain love ending is breaking what I'm pretending. I try to stay, I try to cope, but I'm losing all my hope. Oh, I don't know where we are we close or are we far? And all I have inside my soul is something I can't control. Your words are warm and cold again, like sunshine turning into rain. I don't know where I belong in a love that feels so wrong. Every silence hurts my mind, leaving answers hard to find. And every time I try to see, you're never truly here with me. This uncertain love ending is breaking what I'm pretending. I try to stay, I try to cope, but I'm losing all my hope. Oh, I don't know where we are we close or are we far? And all I have inside my soul is something I can't control. Maybe we were never clear, just holding on to fear. A love that never had its place, slowly fading without a trace. I wanna leave, I wanna stay, but both just feel the same way. And I'm stuck inside this in between of what could and what has been. This uncertain love ending is slowly breaking everything. I try to stay, I try to cope, but I'm running out of hope. Oh, I don't know where we are, lost between near and far. And all that's left inside my soul is a love I can't control. remains. The ink is gone, that your voice still calls my name. I've changed the cities, changed the view, watched whole lifetimes pass me by, but there's a room inside my heart where you never said goodbye. People ask me if I'm happy now. I smile and say I am, but there are truths too deep for words, too fragile to explain. Because you're the last place you live, the last dream I still visit, the unfinished song, the silent prayer, the ghost of every wish. And all these years have come and gone, yet somehow you've held on, like a light beyond the dark that never disappeared. You're the last place you live inside my heart. Faces after you, some were kind and some were not, but every love was measured by the memory I forgot to stop. They never knew that part of me was standing in another time, holding on to someone the world already left behind. Maybe moving on is just another word for surviving. Because you're the last place you live, the last dream I still visit, the unfinished song, the silent prayer, the ghost of every wish. And all these years have come and gone, yet somehow you've held on, like a light beyond the dark that never disappeared. You're the last place you live inside my heart. Sometimes I wonder where you are, if you still watch the evening sky, if you ever think about the life that vanished before our eyes. And if by chance you think of me, I hope you know it's true. No matter where this road has led, a part of me stayed with you. You're the last place you live, the one thing time can't take with it, the missing years, the sacred ache, the love I couldn't replace. And when the world fades into dust and every memory is gone, you'll be the final name I keep, the final light I see. You're the last place you live and always will be. So if another dawn awaits like I always have. Heard you're doing fine these days. Someone else now holds the place I used to dream would still be mine. Well, I'm still trapped somewhere in time. They say your smile hasn't changed at all. Still light up every room and hall, and that hurts more than words can say, because I lost you anyway. I tried to let you go, God knows I tried, but some wounds stay alive. I never got to be your last love, the one you'd hold when the years got tough, the one you'd call when the world fell down, the one still standing when no one's around. Now someone else gets all your tomorrows, while I'm left drowning in my sorrows. And every night I break apart because I never got to be your last love. I still remember that September rain, when you said we'd find our way again. But seasons changed and so did you, while I stayed faithful to the truth. I kept your letters in a wooden box, along with promises and broken clocks, because the moment that you walked away, my whole world froze on that day. The hardest thing I've learned is love can survive, even when it has no life. I never got to be your last love, the one you'd hold when the years got tough, the one you'd call when the world fell down, the one still standing when no one's around. Now someone else gets all your tomorrows, while I'm left drowning in my sorrows. And every night I break apart because I never got to be your last love. And what destroys me most is not that you're gone, it's knowing someone else gets the forever I wanted all along. You see the wrinkles beside your eyes, he'll watch your hair turn silver with time, he'll hear the stories I wanted to hear, he'll live the life I wanted for years. I never got to be your last love, the hand you'd reach for when life was enough, the name you'd whisper before you sleep, the promise you'd forever keep. Now every dream feels like a memory stolen, every prayer feels forever broken. And if loving you is all I ever was, then maybe that's my tragedy, because my heart still belongs to us. And I never got to be your last love. Somebody else is holding you tonight, kind of night when memories repeat. Your shadow lingered in the neon light, like a dream that never left the night. The clock keeps turning, but my heart stands still, holding on against my will. Every song we love still sounds the same. Every melody still speaks your name. And sometimes late at night, I swear I see your light shining through the darkness once again. After the last goodbye, I still reach for you across the lonely silence, across the midnight blue. After the last goodbye, you're the reason I survive, though you're gone from my arms. You never left my life. The summer days have slowly turned to gray, but your memory never fades away. I see you smile in every setting sun, and hear your voice when the day is done. The road ahead is long and cold tonight. The thoughts of you become my light. 1,000 miles could never keep apart the love that's written on my heart. And every falling star reminds me where you are, somewhere beyond the sky above. After the last goodbye, I still reach for you across the lonely silence, across the midnight blue. After the last goodbye, you're the reason I survive, though you're gone from my arms. You never left my life. Maybe someday fate will bring us back together, beyond the years, beyond the pain. And when that moment comes, I'll hold you forever and never let you go again. After the last goodbye, my heart still calls your name. Through every storm and every tear, the feeling stays the same. After the last goodbye, you're the dream I keep alive, though the world keeps moving on. Your love remains inside. The night grows quiet, the stars still shine, and somewhere in forever, your heart meets mine. can still see your face in the glow of a midnight train, like a photograph the years forgot, but my heart could not erase. We were standing at the edge of a life about to start. Then the world changed its mind and scattered us apart. I never cried for what we had as much as what we'd never known. The years we never got to live, the seeds we never got to grow. Some losses leave a scar, others become your soul. I don't miss the past, I miss the future we lost. The mornings that never came, and the dreams they cost. I miss your hand in mine, growing older through the years. I miss the life we never touched, more than all these tears. And if there's a place beyond tonight where broken roads connect, I'll spend forever searching for the future we lost. Every now and then I catch myself saving stories just for you, turning to share a thought before remembering the truth. The world sees only who I am, not the man I might have been. Had you stayed, had fate surrendered, had our story been allowed to begin. Because sometimes love survives even when the moment dies. I don't miss the past, I miss the future we lost. The birthdays and the anniversaries, the memories it cost. I miss your voice at midnight, telling me it's all alright. I miss the 1,000 ordinary days that never saw the light. And if there's a place beyond tonight where broken roads connect, I'll spend forever searching for the future we lost. Maybe somewhere in another world we're sitting on a front porch swing, watching autumn paint the trees, laughing at the smallest things. Maybe somewhere we're still together and neither one of us had to let go. Maybe that's why my heart refuses to believe you're really gone. Don't miss the past, I miss the future we lost. The wrinkles on your smiling face, the years that love would cost. I miss the life beyond the dream, the chapters left unread, the words we'd whisper in the dark before climbing into bed. And when the stars forget to shine and time has reached its end, I'll meet you where forever starts and claim that future back again. The future we lost. Until then, I'll carry its ghost like a promise. The universe forgot to keep. saw two shadows on a distant shore, holding hands beneath the fading sun. For a moment I believed one of them was you and the other one was me. The ocean carried memories like bottles lost for many years, each wave returning pieces of a life that disappeared. Somewhere beyond the miles, beyond the years we lost, there's a world untouched by goodbye, a place that time forgot. Somewhere we stay, like a memory, not a fantasy. Somewhere we stay. I still keep conversations that only happen in my mind, moments that were never lived, yet somehow feel alive. I picture you beside me, watching seasons slowly change, growing older together instead of growing apart. And every star above feels like a window to that place where destiny was kinder and love was not erased. Somewhere we stay, somewhere we never fell apart, somewhere your name still echoes through my heart, somewhere the door never closed, somewhere the story never broke, and every dream I have of you feels like a memory, not a fantasy. Somewhere we stay. What hurts the most isn't that you're gone, it's knowing how beautiful life could have been if the world had turned a little differently, if fate had blinked, if time had listened, if love had won. Somewhere we stay, somewhere we're still side by side, somewhere the tears never came, and neither did the lonely nights. Somewhere our children know our names, somewhere our photographs remain, hanging on walls we never saw, in a home we never found. Somewhere we stay, somewhere we stay. And when I close my eyes tonight, I won't say goodbye again, I'll just visit that place where we still exist, and where we always will. Night is falling on this empty town. The same old streets where we once walked around. I hear the wind call softly through the trees, like your voice still reaching out to me. 1,000 memories live in every light, tiny pieces of another life, and every corner holds a trace of you. A love so strong, a love so true. Though the seasons change and time keeps moving on, some feelings never fade away. We're just shadows of our yesterday, still dancing in the fading light of yesterday. Though the world keeps turning endlessly, a part of you still lives in me. And every dream that drifts across the sky carries your name as the years go by. We're just shadows of our yesterday, but my heart still stays. I found your letter in an old drawer tonight. The paper worn, but every word felt right. It took me back to where our story began, before goodbye slipped through our hands. The moonlight paints your picture on the wall, and for a moment I can feel it all. The laughter, tears, and promises we made before they slowly drifted away. Though the road is long and you've been gone so long, your memory still lights my way. We're just shadows of our yesterday, still dancing in the fading light of yesterday. heart, you'll never go. I saw myself in the mirror tonight, and for a moment I didn't recognize the stranger staring back at me. He had my eyes, he had my name, but he wasn't me. Because the man I used to be disappeared the day you left. Everybody thinks I'm healing just because I'm still alive, but surviving isn't living, and they don't see what died. You didn't just take your love away, you took the man I was, the one who believed forever meant forever, the one who trusted us. You left and somehow took the colors from every dream I ever knew. I didn't lose you, you took me too. My friends still talk about the old days, the way I'd laugh until sunrise, the way I'd make plans for the future, like I actually had one. Now every road feels temporary, every promise sounds untrue, because the version of me that believed in love still belongs to you. And no one understands why I can't simply move on. How do you replace yourself when the best part of you is gone? You didn't just take your love away, you took the man I was, the one who looked at stars and thought the world was big enough for us. Now every dream feels secondhand, every morning starts too soon. I didn't lose you, you took me too. And maybe that's the cruelest part. You're probably happy now, while somewhere inside your beautiful new life, there's a version of me that doesn't even exist anymore. You buried him without knowing it the day you said goodbye. You didn't just take your love away, you took my faith and happy endings. You took the future I could see, you took the boy who still believed that some people stay, that some hearts don't break, that some promises survive. You didn't leave me broken, you left me different, and that's a wound that never heals. 'Cause every time I miss you, I realize something worse. I miss who I was before I met you. I hope he's treating you well, the man who took my place, because I've spent years trying to find the man you took with you. forever felt so close. The summer wind was in your hair, and hope was all we knew. We talked about the years ahead like they were already ours, counting dreams instead of hours beneath the sky of borrowed stars. Then life arrived without a warning, like a storm without a sound, and everything we built in silence came crashing to the ground. Sometimes I wonder if we're still there somehow, frozen in that perfect moment before fate let us down. Take me back before the world changed, before goodbye had a name, before our hearts learned how to break, before nothing stayed the same, when forever wasn't just a word, and tomorrow felt so near. I'd give every year I've lived to stay one more moment there, before the world changed. I still carry little pieces of the person I was then, the one who thought love was enough to conquer anything. Now the nights are growing longer and the memories grow deep. Funny how the things we lose become the things we keep. And every road I've walked since then feels like a road away from you. Take me back before the world changed, before goodbye had a name, before our hearts learned how to break, before nothing stayed the same, when forever wasn't just a word, and tomorrow felt so near. I'd give every year I've lived to stay one more moment there, before the world changed. If I could step inside a memory, I'd choose the one where you're still mine. Not because it didn't hurt, but because it hadn't yet. Not because it lasted forever, but because forever still believed in us back then. Take me back before the world changed, before the silence came, before we became strangers, carrying the same pain. When your eyes still looked at me like I was your whole sky, I'd trade every dream I've chased for one more chance to try, before the world changed, before we slipped away. And if heaven keeps old memories like treasures in the rain, maybe somewhere we're still laughing before the world change. Talk, but no one hears me now. My voice just fades into the crowd. I try to speak what's in my mind, but silence is all I find. Every day feels the same again. I carry thoughts I can't explain. No place to let it all come out. Just questions full of doubt. I hold it in, I break inside. There's nowhere I can hide. All these words I cannot say just slowly drift away. No one listens when I fall. No one hears me when I call. I'm drowning deep inside my soul, with no one I can hold. Oh, I try, but I'm alone, with feelings made of stone, and all I have inside my chest is pain I can't express. I smile so they won't see the sadness living deep in me. But every night I lose control to emptiness that takes my soul. I wish that I could find a place where I don't have to hide my face. But everywhere I try to go still feels like I'm alone. No one listens when I fall. No one hears me when I call. I'm drowning deep inside my soul, with no one I can hold. Oh, I try, but I'm alone, with feelings made of stone, and all I have inside my chest is pain I can't talking to the empty air like nobody is there. No hands to hold, no ears to hear, just living with my fear. And all the things I cannot say just slowly fade away. No one listens when I fall. No one hears me when I call. I'm lost inside my broken soul, inside an old goodbye. The edges faded with the years, but not the memory of your eyes. We were a moment passing through, two lonely souls beneath one moon, so close to touching destiny, yet gone before it could come true. Some loves are written in the stars, but never meant for earth. Maybe we were meant for another time, another world beyond this life, where the seasons never steal the hearts that finally feel alive. Maybe they are the morning stays, and never takes your light away. The love we carried silently would never have to hide. Maybe we were meant for another time. Sunlight breaking through the storm, a place I always wanted home, but somehow never could belong. The years have taught me how to live, but not how to forget your name. Some people leave without a sound, yet nothing ever stays the same. And every road I wander down still somehow leads to you. Maybe we were meant for another time, another world beyond this life, where the seasons never steal the hearts that finally feel alive. Maybe they are the morning stays, and never takes your light away. The love we carried silently will never have to hide. Maybe we were meant for another time. I don't regret the love we knew, even if it slipped away, because a heart that once held you can never be the same. And if forever truly waits beyond the reach of pain, then somewhere in eternity I'll hear you call my name. For another time, another place, another sky, another chance for you and until that day beyond the stars, I'll carry you inside my heart. And if another life begins, I'll find you where our story starts.